Please excuse any mispronunciation in this story. I mean no disrespect. This story is about Tabitha Danielle Tuders, who vanished from Nashville, Tennessee on April 29, 2003. She was 13 years old at the time and should be 33 years old now. Tabitha was last seen by her family at approximately 7 a.m. when her father woke her up in their home in the 1300 block of Lillian Street. She was watching television when he went to work. She was supposed to board the school bus at 8 a.m. at 14th and Bossobel Streets. Witnesses say saw her walking in that direction. She was reading some papers as she walked and didn't appear to be in a hurry or looking for anyone. Tabitha did not get on the bus and never arrived at Bailey Middle School, 2 miles away. Her parents contacted the school that evening when she failed to return home. When they found out she had been absent from school that day, they reported her missing shortly before 6 a.m. She does not have a history of a runaway, and her parents cannot think of any reason why she would want to leave her home. She was a straight-A student with a perfect attendance record. She was active in the choir at Eastland Baptist Church, and there is no evidence that she had a boyfriend. She was supposed to go visit the Six Flags of America amusement park in Louisville, Kentucky, 2 weeks after she disappeared, and was very excited about the trip. She left behind all her possessions, including her clothes, makeup, and $20 in cash. Authorities initially treated Tabitha as a runaway due to her age, but they now believe she was abducted. Her parents and 2 adult siblings were all investigated, and none are being called suspects in her disappearance. A neighborhood boy told police he saw Tabitha getting into a red car with a man on the morning of her disappearance. He described the driver as African American, 30 to 40 years old, wearing a baseball cap. The witness stated once Tabitha was inside the vehicle, it reversed course and headed back up the hill. The boy's story had not been confirmed, and some investigators doubt his credibility, but tracker dogs traced Tabitha's scent along a route similar to the one described by the witness. The dogs eventually traced her scent into an alley, a place Tabitha's friends say she would never have gone to alone. Tabitha's sister's former boyfriend matches the description of the driver. He drove a red car, and he knew where and when Tabitha took the bus to school each morning, but police have never been able to connect him to her disappearance. Her parents stated they did not believe she would have willingly gone into a car with anyone other than a family member. A piece of paper found in Tabitha's room after her disappearance may have some connections to her case. The paper reads in Tabitha's handwriting, TDT, N, MTL. TDT are Tabitha's initials. The initials of the other person are unknown. Also found was a business card with Tabitha's name, address, phone number, and the notations, "Call me" and "Sexy Girl," the latter of which was crossed out and rewritten as "Ghetto Girl." The card turned out to have been given to Tabitha by a friend, though, and had no connection to her disappearance. Police searched the logs of a computer at the local library where Tabitha is said to have visited internet chat rooms, but turned up no information pertaining to her disappearance. A man who was arrested for trying to lure an 11-year-old girl into his car 4 months after Tabitha's disappearance was looked at as a person of interest in her case because of the nature of the crime he is charged with, and because the alleged incident happened just a few blocks from Tabitha's home. There's no evidence connecting the man and Tabitha, however, and he was eventually taken off the suspect list. On October 30th, 2003, a trucker reported a possible sighting of Tabitha from Linton, Indiana. The trucker saw a girl accompanied by a man and another teenage girl. The girl, who looked like Tabitha, appeared to be anxious and afraid. Later, when he saw a missing persons flyer of Tabitha, he realized that she resembled the girl he'd just seen and contacted police. A hotel clerk in Linton also saw a girl resembling Tabitha with a man and a teenage girl and reported it. These sightings have not been confirmed. She was last seen wearing a light blue shirt, mud jeans, and Reebok sneakers. She's a Caucasian female with sandy blonde hair and blue eyes. Tabitha has a birthmark on her abdomen and a scar on her finger. Her ears are pierced and she has a fair freckled complexion. I would like to believe that someone raised her no matter how she came into their custody, and that she's survived for the past 20 years. I do hope someday she will be found safe. If anybody has any possible leads in this case, please check out the contact information in the description. Thank you.